So there are plenty of vegetarians that can kick my ass, but I'm saying they're weak-minded and spiritually weak. Now, you can live a fine and dandy life being a vegetarian, and the International Agency for Research on Cancer, an institution, classified red meat as a Group 2A, probably carcinogenic to humans. I like what WHO says here. Other explanations for the observations, technically termed chance, bias, or confounding, could not be ruled out. With that being said, red meat or animal products make it much easier to get the nutrients that support maximal growth, especially in children. Meat provides key nutrients like B12, iron, and zinc, which are much harder to get with a vegetarian diet. To note, plants do not naturally produce B12. Now, supposedly, vegetarian diets can still allow full growth, but deficiencies in B12, iron, and zinc in early life can create poor wound healing, affect brain development, weaken the immune system, which the medical industry would like, and cause all kinds of other problems. The American Academy of Pediatrics, an institution, is one of the leading supporters of vegetarian/vegan kids. Fun fact, in 2000, the AAP, despite limited evidence, advised delaying peanut introduction to infants, which turned out to be very wrong. And this contributed to a surge of peanut allergies. Also, the AAP has accepted large amounts of money from Coca-Cola, and I wonder how that affected their guidelines and research, not to mention other controversies. With that being said, I guess you can eat ungodly, icky, fortified foods to get your missing nutrients, but just so you know, Mother Nature already provides. Another thing is it's very rare that someone is unable to eat meat. But there are disorders. This is a fun one. Maple syrup urine disease. With this disease, you can't break down BCAAs. And meat is loaded with BCAAs, so you can't eat it. And life is very difficult with this disorder. There's things like metabolic crises and neurological risks. So it really sucks to have this disorder. But we shouldn't base the masses' health on fringe cases. But this is really getting off the point here. I personally feel great when eating red meat. Here's some raw ground beef. I'm gonna eat it on up. Do you want me feeling like not being able to eat raw ground beef?